Hey guys, it's me, Michael here. Hey, I'm just going to do a quick little video, and what I'm going to be going on with you guys today is a little thing in grounding. Now, there's quite a few different methods of grounding out there besides just going out onto the earth and just putting your feet there or letting your energy drain to the earth. And there's some problems, with the synthetic kind of shoes, and and the leather ones have better, much more connection to the earth. But I wanted to show you something today, guys, today, what I like to call dimensional grounding. Now, if you don't know what dimensional grounding is, that's okay. But I wanted to show you what this kind of all means here. Now, what I've got here is kind of a list of some of the dimensions going all the way up to source. Now, there are a lot of dimensions, but currently, from what I know at the moment, there are 26 known dimensions. Now, we are currently sitting right around between 5 and 3D kind of. There's some pockets of Earth that sometimes get down into 2D, but mostly we're right down here with Gaia changing, and she's trying to get up to 60 here. Now, something you should know about with multidimensionality here is that each of these dimensions are connected, and when you connect with source, you find out that everything isn't just kind of, people say oneness. It's kind of a bit of an interesting term. What it kind of means is interconnectedness. Everything is interconnected and have in a web there. And all grounding really is you're grounded in this reality, this current reality. And so when a person activates the third eye, or they kind of seem a little space cadet-y, they're way up here. I like to call them the space cadets. There are vibrations so high where they're more resonating with that current reality. That's why a lot of star seeds, they kind of, they're a little out of it because they're resonating with that dimension a little bit more, and so they're a little out of sync of this current dimension here. See? And so why star seeds and some people don't like grounding in the first place because doesn't resonate to their current dimension. Now, a little bit of info here is what you can do for that is you can ground to a higher dimension, and since these are all connected in the first place, they allow you to channel down to the current dimension, so you can set it up where it feeds into this current reality, so where you can be grounded into this reality, but yet still resonate up here. So you're becoming the bridge between the two. So if I was to draw it, all right, let me draw a little figure here. All right, there's you. Okay. All right, there's you. All right, and let's say you more resonate with the 8th dimension, okay? Let's say that. Let's say you're about 8D, where you normally kind of resonate from, your vibrational level. Well, 8D is a little high, so let's try to tone that down a little bit, and let's try to get in between those two dimensions. So what you're going to do is you're going to kind of put an energetic tether between you and 60 and 8D. So, because since your energetic vibration resonates more with that current dimension, you kind of transition, you become the bridge, and this is kind of like the midpoint. It's kind of like, for example, with the root chakra, how it's the lower chakra, but you have the heart chakra to help govern between the higher and the lower. So, and on one end, you're super spiritual, but you don't take care of yourself, and you don't take care of your survival stuff, which is down in your root. And all the chakras have their importance, but we'll get into that a bit later. But how this works is, like I said earlier, you want to create a tether. This is I call this in some way tethering, and some people call it dimensional grounding. But what you do is you'll create the tether, we'll go to here to 60, and then it will connect also up into 8D. And how you tell when you move through another dimension is you vibrate your energy at a specific frequency. And what you feel like, what it feels like when you go through, when you jump into another dimension, let me kind of show you here. I'm going to draw a little quick picture. All right. When you jump dimensions, all right, let's say this right here, let's say that's 3D right here. When you, then okay, this is 4D, 5D, and 6D. It kind of feels like you're jumping through a whole lot of hoops and like really fast with a whole bunch of acceleration, but you almost feel like a little like you hit that dimensional wall, but you go through it. It's kind of like you keep on going through it, and it feels like these hoops are continually passing you. So all you do is you'll start to vibrate at that specific frequency. So currently your body resonates normally maybe about 4 or 5D, 3D sometimes depending, but energetically you vibrate. All right, I'm going to put a little guy here. He's kind of up in 15D here for some reason, but we'll just leave that alone. But you vibrate that at a certain frequency. So when you want to move higher, you increase that vibration even higher, so you can now resonate with a higher dimension. Now, this is just more of connecting and resonating with that certain dimension. It's not actually dimensional travel, but I'll have to get into that later. But that's what I was explaining with the hoop. This is more dimensional travel. This is more resonating with that dimension. So, but this probably is all you need to know. You will still feel kind of like you're going up through hoops, but you won't feel as much acceleration. So what you do is you feel like you go up a couple of them, and you get to that resonation that feels nice to you, and you put a little tether there, or kind of like I don't know, like a little tent stake there or something to wrap around, or something to kind of hold it in, and you put your energy down into that current dimension, and that will keep you resonating with that dimension. But also, since you're tethered down here and that energy cord is tethered here, it also sends information back and forth, so you can remain grounded in this reality while still feeling good in another reality or another dimension. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Anyways, have a great day.